This is like monkeys probably used to eat oranges under the waterfall, and they probably invented it
Oh,
then. And then now the
that's
orange in the shower
beautiful.
people are bringing it back.
Yes. It needs
Primal.
to be like brought back.
It's a
Yes,
primal
yes.
fucking sorry. I mean, oof, I feel like that's what our generation is all about, going back to eating an orange in the shower.
Millennials. That's what we're good for.
Yeah.
But I will say, okay, so I will say that I get it, but also I don't think I would want, like, I haven't been able to build the courage to just fucking do it because we're not living in the wild like monkeys, and we're not just taking a shit somewhere and then covering it up and then walking somewhere else. Like, the shit is in the room in which I'm eating this orange, like down that toilet, and like, yeah, we clean, but like, how well?
Yeah.
And so like something about that and the steam mixing and all the juices flowing, like that makes me not interested in trying it.
Yeah.
But I think like one day, if I'm ever like wealthy enough to afford like a really nice like jacuzzi bathroom, like that's gonna be my goal, is to keep it fucking clean. And I would keep it clean, and I would like just like eat oranges and just like live freely in my bathroom. Like that's the place I want to like be like free and like happy and like secure. Like I don't want to feel like there's things crawling on me or
Right.
something.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, and it's because you feel shitty when you're around your shit. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's hard to relax and eat your orange in the bathroom.
Not as easy as it sounds.
Even my kitchen, I don't want to eat food in. It's so gross. It's like the stench of a sink that is never cleaned, and like, just like a dirty
Or like
floor.
the garbage can
The
overflowing.
garbage
and you
can
start
is
smelling
gross.
fruit.
Every time you open the fridge, the scent of like weird garbage food just like pulses through the house. It's not where I want to eat food at all. No.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're just like exposing like how dirty we are.
Well,
But no, I'm not dirty. I'm just like going through stuff and like working on stuff, and I'm busy with other shit. Like I just have time.
yeah, and
I'm living at home with my mom and dad, and you have roommates.
I have roommates, and they're all aliens, so it's their fault.
Yes. No, I feel like if you and I like lived on our own, like we'd be able to make our home, like our habitat proper.
We would clean it, we would scrub it, and we would
Or like
rub-a-dub-dub
to
it.
deal with it how we felt comfortable dealing with it. That's like freedom, right? That's like when you can just be like, my home's gonna be like however the fuck I want it because I live here.
Right.
No one else.
Exactly. But then there's no scapegoat, and then it's all on you. And
Then you have to suffer the consequences every time.
yeah, people come over and they're like, this is you. You did this.
Right? Like I never want to own up to that.
Yeah. It's like, shit. I'll make up a fake roommate. I'll be like, George. Again. George.
Yeah, he comes and goes when he wants. He treats me like a hotel.
I'll always have some
yeah,
like,
he's the one with the mask.
right? I'll just have a closed door with like loud DJ music behind it. I'll be like, that's George's room. He's so obnoxious.
And just be like, he's always sleeping all day.
He sleeps.
Just fucking sleeps and eats and shit.
He sleeps all day. He makes a mess of my bathroom when we're not here. The second we leave, that's when George comes out. But yeah, George. Well, you know what? I guess we should call it at George, and it's been 45 minutes.
I mean, honestly, I feel like this idea is like, it's top notch. Like, it's foolproof. Like, we'll get it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get it. We'll figure it
And
out.
also, I realized as you were explaining George, I realized that George is basically the guy from Broad City who's
Oh,
not a lot. Abby's roommate, but like he actually is that. He's the one causing all the filth.
right. Kimberly.
So I was like, you're definitely describing that. So it's super viable, is what I'm trying to say. People will believe you. They'll be like, that fucking guy that always comes over and makes such a mess.
George, we've all known George. Like we believe you. We don't doubt you for a second that he's real.
We had a George once.
We had a George once.
Yeah, you want to hear about our George?
Right? I've heard some crazy George stories like about their George. Like, someone was telling me there was this boy. Oh, this boy I met lived with some roommates, and one of them, this guy who's basically was George, he would play his music really, really loud, so loud that you would not be able to focus. And you'd go up to tell him to turn it down, and he wouldn't be home. He would just like leave it playing that loud every day, like when he left. And he also like would not feel like going to the bathroom, so he would pee in like a bucket or something and then dump it out the window. He would dump it later out the window from a second story. He was on the second story.
Why not flush it? That's so disgusting.
He also,
do I know this person?
No, and he like also like threw away like a pair of pants he saw lying around in the living room. He like, threw them away. He was like they're like, where'd my pants go? And he was like, I threw them away. Like
Why?
they were just sitting there, and I threw them away. Like
Oh my god.
such a George.
Terrible roommate. What a George. Classic George.
Classic George, but it's not like a Costanza George. It's just this George character that who with the dubstep.
Yeah, no, I think this is like a good. You should have a segment like this where everyone just is able to dish about their ex roommates, but like call them George.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well that's
dish about like other people's roommates that they've heard about. I don't know, like you just did.
George stories. Well, I suppose that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah. It's been a long time. We spent a while.
Yeah. And I'm not going to edit it. It's just going to be this.
Oh my god, you have to edit. There's so many times where it's like,
Yeah, we're going to keep them all. And also else, it'll be great. So once again, this has been the, Katie Dill Show. We'll see you kids next time.